Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Star Savior video. Now a lot of you guys have asked me, hey, what do I think about the game, right? Because the game has been out for a couple of weeks now, almost a month, right? So let's talk a little bit more about a couple of things. But first things first, right now we got this particular special event. Alright, we got the Dungeon Raiders event. If you guys are not aware, Dungeon Raiders check-in event, make sure you guys participate. They're also going to give you the Cosmic Cube, which is very rare, right? Make sure you guys get this. This is going to be something that you can have available. And of course, we also have a new banner. Right now, it's going to be this particular character, Elisa. Now, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth getting Elisa, but if you guys are pulling, absolutely at least get her for Limit Break 1. So right now, I do think that a lot of players might want to consider getting her. I do have Elisa, but she's mostly going to be a PvP character. Like in PvE, there's just way better character for you to build. Now, where is my Elisa? I got her kind of recently, right? Now, what she does ideally, right? You can see right here in terms of the kit, she has this unique passive that gives her max HP 5%. Now, if you want to pull for her, ideally it's recommended to go at least first dupe so that you activate the bonuses right here, right? You can see increase recovery by 15% if self HP is 50% or above when using a futile attempt to help. So that's going to be this particular skill, right? The skill 2, right? Special skill. That's going to be very, very important. And then of course, removes all the stacks and grants extra turn. Alright, so if you're trying to get Elisa, then at least get her for the dupe 1. But if not, in most cases, if you're just getting one copy, I would say it's not going to be too worth it, right? Now, she is going to be a dark type character, which I do think right now, it is going to be a little bit weird because she's competing against Rosaria directly. Rosaria's banner is still there, alright? If you guys are pulling, again, Rosaria will be added to the standard banner later on. However, that's going to be like way later. As somebody that owns a Rosaria, I would highly recommend you guys to pull as many copies as you can for her. Now, her special skill for this character right here, you can see she's much more of a healer, right? Restores HP, grants Holy Blessing for 2 turns, and then grants self 2 stacks for agitation. Now, right now, I believe a lot of you guys are probably running into this issue with a lot of these characters, right? Because especially for us who are playing on global server, we are not going to have enough of this particular material, right? You might be running low or short on this because if you are going to power up the main 4 or basically main 6 to 8 characters that you're using in PvE, that's going to consume a lot. Right, even all of my characters haven't reached 10-10-10 yet, right? Obviously, they are going to be a good stopping point in terms of you want to try to achieve the cooldown for in most cases. But this one you can see it's recommended to go even further to get another cooldown by 1 turn at level 10 for the special skill, right? Now for this one, alright, her ultimate skill, this is probably what makes her extremely useful or like game breaking, game changing in PvP, alright? She has the ability to revive, alright? An ally with 50% HP, alright, increase action gauge as well, and then of course you can see grants them the Holy Blessing and stuff, right? Now this particular thing can be further improved. You can see the Holy Blessing chance can go all the way up to 100%, cooldown can still be reduced afterwards, right? Now if you're looking to basically play PvP a lot, then I would say that investment in Elisa probably is going to be worth it. But for a lot of players, if you're like low spender, free to play, it's probably not going to be super worth it because right now, like I mentioned, alright, we also got one more banner going on alongside with her, and that's going to be Rosaria, right? So in my opinion, right now, if you're looking to pull, I would say just get Rosaria's copy. As somebody that already have Rosaria currently at Limit Break 3, in my opinion, she's a better character, right? Or you can also consider getting Rosaria's Arcana as well, which I do think that these two are going to be as good as it gets. Right now, if you're looking at the website, this is going to be the website that I use a lot. This is going to be Tichara for the Star Savior. So you can see right here, Rosaria has been placed right there in the SS tier. Not quite tier 0, but it's like SS tier right here. And Elisa is like right below her, right next to Lacey. Now, as somebody that owns both Rosaria and Lacey, I feel like Rosaria is way better, right? Her defense down is probably going to make things a little bit more useful overall, right? In terms of her kit, she's also going to have, she just have way more viability. Now again, it is going to be a little bit of an unfair comparison because I do think that Rosaria, alright, defense down, that's going to be very good. She also have the ability to survive based upon her passive. If you're able to get like a little bit of dupes for her, she can survive from dropping below 40% HP and get herself an attack up as well. That has saved me numerous times in PvE content. Now, currently in my account, my Rosaria is limit break 3. Alright, I do have, 3 additional 3 copies, which I think most players might not have. So maybe my perspective is a little bit skewed versus like someone like Lacey, which I only have 1 dupe, but my Rosaria do have 3 dupes right there, right? So she's going to be my only character that I have currently, one of the best gears, T2. I went with, for her, I went with crit damage, alright? So this is going to be the one, 4 piece of crit damage, and of course, 2 piece of hit rate, right? Just to be able to get the defense down way more consistent. But for the time being, upgrading gears has been very, very expensive, right? Let me see if I can show you guys my stats. So you can see, managed to get about 81% crit rate. However, the crit damage is a bit lacking. So none of these gears are going to be fixed. I'm still trying to farm as much gears as I can. But right now, Rosaria is going to be my first character that was past the 160 gate, right? So if you guys are not aware, there's this 160 limit break thing. If you have limit break 3, then you can get past the level of 160. If not, then you'll have to wait a little bit more. Also, I don't have the resource anyways, right? You're gonna need a lot of these things. The Starlight Essences. I could open the box, but the truth is, it's not going to help me too much, right? Maybe you can push a little bit if you can get 4 characters up. But I don't think the this thing is going to be the big problem. It's mostly going to be the goal. Alright, the goal is going to be like the big problem. That's what most players are doing right now. To log in every single day, gather as much gold as you can, and try to obtain all of these rewards accordingly, right? Now, in my opinion, yeah, that's going to be what you want to do late game. Once you have reached, we are pretty much past the honeymoon phase. And I get it, right? Early on, it feels like you get a lot of resources pouring in and stuff with the characters that we have obtained and plenty of these other things. But eventually, those things are just, it's going to shift a little bit towards the mid game to late game, and that's where resources are going to be scarce. So it is going to feel a little bit weird because we are like, it's such a big shift, right? Towards the lack of gold, you could barely upgrade your gears and stuff. I get it, right? I don't know if that's going to be an issue that they will be able to fix, because most of these games, they do have that kind of same issue, right? Like most of these idle games that I'm talking about that have the synchro slot kind of thing, because it's going to be slowly powering up those other characters moving forward. Unless they make it so that the upgrading the gears is going to require a different currency. But in most cases, that would be the one. So right now, just to show you guys a little bit where I am, I'm currently in 1935. Haven't progressed much in the operation for sure. Still trying to push this one. Make sure you guys are pushing the hard one as well. I haven't tried my best to push this. I believe they added like 1 or 2 stages right here that players could try to push a little bit. But yeah, I'm still playing Star Savior, still enjoying the game, and I would probably play this for the indefinite future. We'll see how it goes, right? Because later this week, they're gonna be this month, we're gonna have a few other games coming out, including Monjil Stardive. There's also going to be, what's the other one as well? There will be the NTE at the end of the month. So it is going to be a pretty stacked month. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Rosaria, are you guys able to get limit break 3 for her? I do think that she's probably going to be one of the best characters for a little bit to pull, to try to obtain. Let's do a pull for this one and let's see if we can get anything, right? So this is going to be for the friendship point. It is going to be less rates 2%, so you usually don't get anything here, right? So it is, I'm used to not getting anything here. So it will be crazy if there's a fake out, right? Yep. And it's okay, it's pretty normal, so that's just going to be how it is. I still have one selector that I haven't used yet, and that's going to be something that I'll figure out later. Going to just do more pulls for now. Alright, I got some 10 pulls, so hopefully I'll be able to do 10 pull here and see if I got lucky with anything. Usually I don't really get much, so I'm still saving all the gems that I have for the upcoming upcoming whatever banner that's coming later. Okay, this is just going to be some random stuff, but I do have a random selector to open up. Haven't gotten any what is that, SSR in a while, but it is what it is. So let's see if I can get something good right here. I'm going to open this particular box that I have laying around. Where is it? The selector thing. I mean, not selector, the random thing, right? This thing. Galactic Guidance Stone. Alright, who shall it be? It's going to be random anyways. Ooh, it's in Ranger. Okay, so we got Belle. So I believe this is going to be my dupe number 2 or so. I'll take it. I will take a Belle. Alright, GG. So that's gonna be it for this video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. Let me know if you guys want to see a specific video for, you know, Star Savior. I might do a journey guide depending on how it goes, but there's a website that I will make a separate video for that most likely, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.